Hi, welcome to the third video in the Power Mac G4 series. This is going to go over a couple upgrades that I tried. One was successful, one was not. That's why the video is called Buyer's Remorse in the title. It's not for the system itself, but for a component I tried to buy. And I recently did a stream on YouTube, which I do very rarely, but of playing some games that I used to play as a kid on the Power Mac G4. When I played them, it was on an E-Machines for one of them, and the other one I played it on a DOS PC that did not even have an OS other than MS-DOS. So it was a nostalgia trip, and it was also not just for fun, it was to check, does this computer have a problem running games in general? And it, as you'll see, it doesn't. It does not have problem running the games that I tried, but they are of they're earlier games than Red Faction 1 for one, and they a lot of it runs off of the CD. So the problem I'm having with Red Faction 1, it's not with the FMVs, which are played off of the DVD. It's with the actual gameplay, which is installed on the hard drive, and I'm still not sure. Spoiler, I still haven't figured that out. So I tried these other two games just to, I was pretty sure they were going to work, and they did. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first upgrade. Here it is. This is the 450 megahertz version of the Power Mac G4 processor. What's in there right now is 350 megahertz. So it should make it a little bit faster. We'll see. I'm going to take out the current processor. I'll show you what it looks like, and then switch it out, and hopefully it still boots without a problem. Here we are again. As always, I remove the power cord. You should always remove the power cord when you're working on internal stuff. So, under here is the processor. Let's see if I can get the heatsink off. There we go. 2. And there it is. Here's the other side of the heatsink. You see a little bit of thermal compound I put on it. And there is the 350 megahertz version of the processor. Looks like it is just held in by 3 screws and then the socket pin on the bottom. Well, there is the processor. I cleaned off the thermal compound that was on top of the middle part here. This is the 450 megahertz version. This should be faster. So let's try to take out this one. I'm going to use both hands for this. It is in there kind of tight. There it is. I just had to pull up from the this side, the side with that donut with the copper around it. I don't know what they're called. I call it it looks like a donut. I had to pull up this way, and yep, that's how it is connected. That is the processor plug thing, and now to put the new one in and start it up and see if it works. There we go, it's alive. Okay, well, yeah, that worked. I didn't screw it down yet because didn't want to screw it down and it ended up not working, of course. I am going to take the old processor and sell it on eBay. There's the sound of that new processor. Okay, it's all installed. The heatsink's back on. I put some new thermal compound on the top of the where the heatsink meets the processor. The next upgrade that I got is a pretty one, but I'm not sure if this one's gonna work. I'm less sure that this one's gonna work. Okay, take a look at this. And that's the, you know, not an exciting side. Here it is. This is the ATI Radeon 9000. Has 64 megs of VRAM, where this one only had 16. This is the ATI Rage Pro 128, the ATI Radeon 9000. Now this card came in later G4s, so I'm hoping that it's going to work in my G4, but we'll see. Now, upgrading this was a little bit different than I was used to, at least with my Goodwill PC, because this is not a PCI graphics card. It is AGP, I think it's called. Let me show you in a second. Let me undo the VGA. Oh, it doesn't have a screw on it. I'll have to change that. And pull this out gingerly. There we go. See that? That is not a PCI slot. That, I think, as I said, is an AGP slot, and it looks a tiny bit different than a PCI slot, but it's the same here. So these computers, this Power Mac G4, it does not take PCI graphics cards, at least not natively. I might have been able to get a PCI graphics card and stick it in one of these 3 slots, but I wanted to play it safe and just try to stick it in the same slot in case, you know, try to make it play nice together. So let's put in this ATI Radeon 9000. And it's in. There was no problem with that, just slotting it in, and there's no... Well, I might have trouble if I ever tried to put something in this PCI slot because it would go up against the heatsink, but I don't have any plans to put any PCI cards in here. And if I do, I can use these bottom two, like if I get a USB 2.0 PCI card. I did put a screw here. I stole it from the bottom bracket here. I'll put some tape or something to hold that in. So I'm gonna plug in this one. Instead of taking DVI and VGA, it's S-Video and VGA. I don't have anything that takes S-Video, but VGA should work. So I'm gonna plug that in and we'll see if it works. Fingers crossed. Okay, booted. We're gonna get a display, please. Yep, looks like it. Hey, Pantera. Need my mouse. Just bring it over here. You can see it. Oh. So, what are we doing? This is probably going to get cut down a whole bunch into a video for the Power Mac G4 series, but I bought a couple of old games that I used to play all the time as a kid. Outnumbered was one of the first games I remember playing ever. I played it all the time on a DOS PC. I think that the particular PC I played it on did not even have like a Windows type thing. I think it was only a DOS PC. And Yukon Trail. We'll see if we get to that, but we're going to start with Outnumbered. Let's install it if we can. Shady Glen Television Station. Do I want to register my product? Nah. Alrighty. Yes, set to 256 colors. I very much remember this. Oh, should I install AOL? I could get a free trial. Okay. Okay, use the arrow keys. I don't remember it looking this good. So here's our character. Oh.
Oops. Telly the robot got you with a trick. That cost you time on the clock. Jump or flip over Telly and the things it froze by pressing the left enough arrow or the right enough arrow.
Unfortunately, this Mac keyboard.
Press the up arrow key to move close to large objects in the room to see if they contain math challenges.
Is not the greatest.
The clock is on pause during a math challenge.
Victor, the video vendor, is having a big sale. You can save $3 on each reel of brand Y tape. How many dollars does the tape cost on sale? 2.
Congratulations! You solved a math challenge. Clues about this room have been placed in your decoder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember this looking this pretty when I played it on a DOS PC. It could be another version, I guess. 12 minus 0 equals 12. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 13 minus 8, that's 5, right? Yep. 10 minus 10 equals 0. Microwave or television?
The piece of
something.
Code you've captured has been placed in your decoder. It will help you find the Master Mischief's hideout. To see the pieces of secret code, click on Decoder. The clock is on pause when you use your decoder.
The piece of secret code you have captured has been placed in your decoder.
Okay, I don't know what's going on over there. You might not be able to hear. Great. Oh my goodness. He's lighting me up. So you can see it's 10 p.m. and I have until 12. Let's try the spinner. No. That. The prize. Oop. I went out instead of. The beanbags in prize A cost less than the running shoes in prize B. Well, yes, they do. How many dollars less do the beanbags cost than the shoes? 3. Okay. Let's. Yeah, I don't remember the building looking like this either. I don't know if maybe they upgraded it for this port. I changed some of the numbers on the charts. There were 4 fewer calls less than shown last month for a loose wheel. How many calls did it really get? So it got 88. Uh, 13. Oop, come on. Let me see if I can use the numpad for this. 9 minus 9 equals 0. Yep, I can. It's 8. 5. Headphones, okay. Fantastic Fred loves to make noise on his show. He has ordered 79 new bells. When they arrive, how many bells will there be in all? 79 new. 79 plus 88. That's nice that it gives you the option to use a calculator. Cartoon Carnival Week on SGTV. Cartoons are being shown day and night. How many more cartoons were shown on Monday than on Friday? 16. 16. Because there were no cartoons shown on Friday. Whoa!
Livewire got you. That cost you some energy from your zapper. Move away from Livewire by...
Okay. Enemies move pretty fast in this. But I remember these things. What's it called? So there's only the 2 floors, I guess? Okay, so it's coming back to me. He is in the newsroom, the equipment room, or the sound room. We need more clues to find out. It's either this, this, or this. Okay. So let's... Oh, too fast. That was weird. Got him. That's 4. That's 5. That is 12. That is 16. Okay, there's 2 it can still be, I believe. I need to plug in my laptop in a second. Yeah, it's either the equipment room or the sound room. Yeah, equipment room or sound room. So, oh. Come on, man. Oh yeah, spacebar. There we go. Okay, we're gonna find him. If we can make it in time. 14. Also 14. 2. 8. Okay, last clue. Let's see, where is he? He is in the equipment room.
Are you sure the Master of Mischief... Hide and seek is over, Master of Mischief. I've got you cornered. You pesky super solver! Next time it won't be so easy.
Oh, so I don't even get to shoot him. Oh, I guess I do. And then he does his little dance. I am now a junior.
This here's the Yukon Trail, another exciting product from Mac.
Trying to...
July 1897.
Okay. This one is more involved. It's more of a not for super young kids game. I played this a whole bunch too, though. We are in Seattle, and it is August 23rd, 1897. How much is who are you?
Howdy, stranger. Folks call me Sadie. You look like you could use a partner. One who knows a thing or two about gold mining.
Why should I choose you to be my partner?
Are you?
I'd like to talk to some other folks before I make up my mind. Thank you, though. I think I'm gonna go with this lady.
Looks like. By cracky, that's the best news I heard all week.
Let's get our stuff.
Hello
Hey, buddy.
there. Is there something I can do for you?
I need some
Of
supplies.
course. What would you like?
Outfit.
An outfit has everything that you and your partner will need. It has cooking supplies, mining supplies, cold weather clothing, a sled, and a supply of food.
Okay.
Which item would you like to talk about?
Tell me about what you think about the
Let's
outfits.
buy that small outfit now. I expect we'll be
That's not prudent. I want to buy an outfit,
There are
please.
three choices. The outfit with 800 pounds of food costs $320. The one with 1,600 pounds is $370.
She wants to go with the
And the
small.
one with 2,400 pounds is $420.
I would probably say the most. So let's take the middle.
Certainly. Anything else?
Thank you. Okay, you ready to go, lady? Thank you. Who are you? How did you get here? Nice talking to you.
God darn it!
Let's just try it. Ooh.
Congratulations, friend. Lots of stamp.
6971. Oh, and just resets. Okay.
Okay, so what is the game plan? That, as you saw, that GPU did not work. The reason it did not work is I'm sure I put in the captions or something. That was the ATI Radeon 9000 Pro for a PC computer. I thought that it was the same card for PC and Mac, but no, ATI made a specific Mac edition of that card, and if you look it up, it actually had different outputs on the back of it. So that's probably why it didn't work. What my next plan is, I think that I need the OS for Mac OS 9, the latest version of 9, whatever it is, 9.22, I think. Possibly also Mac OS 10. Put that back on. Off camera, I tried to install with that IDE to SATA converter that I had, adapter. I tried to install a 128 gigabyte solid state drive, and I had said before that I wasn't going to do that, but I couldn't get it to work. I'm out of my wheelhouse, and it's a little bit frustrating, but it's a fun puzzle, and I'm trying to still figure it out. I do want to get that OS, and I still want to be able to use that 128 gig SSD using an adapter. I might have broken the adapter that I bought, but it was like $10, so it's not a huge deal if I have to buy another one. I bent some of the pins on it. I'm hoping that if I buy the official OS, it will boot from the Blu-ray. Blu-ray. It'll boot from the DVD drive. I'm hoping that will work. And with an SSD, it'll be considerably faster. that might be it. Like I've said in the past, I was I was foolish in that when I was trying to install Red Faction for the first time, it didn't have enough space on that 10 gigabyte IDE drive, so I was deleting things right and left, and I think I might have deleted files that Microsoft usually wouldn't want you to be able to delete on a modern PC. I think I deleted like fonts for one. I think that's why when I pull up the menu on Red Faction, all I get is garbled mess in place of where, you know, load save should be. So I think that would help. Another thing that I want to do is buy other 3D, true 3D games to try out. The games that I played in this, Outnumbered and Yukon Trail, they could work on much older computers, Windows 95 computers. I played that on a Windows 95 computer, I believe. So it's definitely didn't stress the system. The problem I'm having is I'm not sure. I'm trying to find a game that is like Red Faction in that you install it onto the hard drive and play it off of the hard drive. I'm having trouble finding information about a game like that. Quake 2 did that for the PC version, but I'm having trouble finding out if Quake 2 did that for the Mac version also. Because they're I looked up eBay images, and the back of the Quake 2 CD dual disc says that you have these requirements if you're going to run it off of the CD drive, and these requirements if you're going to run it off of the hard drive. So that might be an option. Quake 1, just to see if that will run. That, I think, probably runs off of the CD or DVD that it came on. If you know of any games of the era between like 95 and 2000 that ran on Mac and ran off of the hard drive rather than running off of the disk, please let me know. Put it in the comments. So, yeah, let me know if you know of a game like that. I will continue working on this and trying to get Red Faction 1 to run. Even if I can't, it's nice to have a classic computer that can play the games that I played as a child. Outnumbered is one of the first games I remember playing as a kid. It's one of my earliest memories interacting with the computer, at home especially. So, yeah. So, I hope to see you again soon. I'll keep an eye on eBay for Mac OS 9 point whatever installation discs, possibly also Mac OS 10 installation discs, and see if I can get them at a decent price. I hate paying for OS installation discs. It's a bit like George in Seinfeld. There's that one episode where he says that he hates to pay for parking, so he keeps driving around the block. I feel the same way about OSs. I paid like $13 for Windows 10 Pro for the Goodwill PC. Other than that, I've never paid for an OS. Haven't ever had to. They just came with the computer. But I might have to break down and buy an OS. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave any comments, questions in the comments below, and I hope to see you again soon.